foreclosure thanks to a landlord who took out 2 subprime mortgages to buy a new house and didn't pay our mortgage. Picture the Homeless was founded 12 years ago by 2 gentlemen who were living in the Bellevue's men's shelter at the time, who had enough of Giuliani's quality of life laws. We are a member-led organization. Our members are homeless or formerly homeless. One of our campaigns is our housing campaign. Our motto is housing, not warehousing. In 2006, we wrote a piece of legislation titled Annual Census of Vacant Buildings and Lots. And Christine Quinn and the legal team from the City Council whittled 13 pages down to 1 page. That's fine. In 2010, Melissa Montgomery-Verito introduced the bill into the City Council. It's known as Intro 48. And what it will do is change the city charter and mandate that the city do an annual count of all vacant property in the city. Buildings, lots, private and city-owned. Why? Because it's a homeless organization living here in the New York City area, growing up in the New York City area. We know there's more than enough housing before the foreclosure crisis, before the stalled construction crisis, before buildings were built and nobody bought them, that there was more than enough housing that was being warehoused for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. So, September 2010, Christine Quinn said that it would cost millions of dollars to implement Intro 48. One of our partners is Dr. Tommy Gotti at Hunter College. He's the director of the Community Planning and Development Department. He knew she was wrong. We knew she was wrong. He came up with a base figure of $14,000 to start with. So we sent out 18 Freedom of Information requests to the city. Only 6 agencies responded. All 6 agencies use different software to keep count of what is vacant in the city. So no 2 agencies can share information. Once we took that information to Hunter College, they took out all the duplicates and we had 12,000 listings. We were still left with 10,000 after the duplicates were taken out. We used the city's data, Pluto, and plotted the vacancies that they gave us. From that information, we were able to determine the top 20 community boards in the city with the highest vacancy per square mile of vacant property. Now, it's no surprise that my hometown of Bed-Stuy was at the top of the list because it's on the super track of gentrification and foreclosures. And one of the top, one of the top populations going into the homeless shelter comes out of Bed-Stuy. Second is Harlem. So the 20 community boards we use, and Dr. Ngozi wanted to use community boards because they were clear-cut lines. The 20 community boards equal 1/3 of the city. Excuse me. So 295 nice people volunteered last summer. We started June 11th and worked our way through the middle of October and counted block by block, building by building, all 20 community boards. When we were finished and Dr. Ngozi and his team did their thing with the numbers, we found enough vacancies in buildings and lots to potentially house 199,981 people in 1/3 of the city. That means we can close down DHS. The folks who've been living on the street for decades can finally go back home. And those of you who are living doubled and tripled up can get your own space. Now the problem with housing in the city is that the real estate people will tell you that there's not enough supply for the demand. But there is. But they're sitting on it. If they didn't sit on it, they couldn't charge you $2,000 for a shoebox to call it a studio. Our report, Banking on Vacancy, Homelessness, and Real Estate Speculation, is available online on our website as a PDF. So you can download it, send it to your friends, do whatever else you want to do with it. We're trying to go out to all the community boards we counted, to the communities, so you can work with us and get the city to do what they need to do. Because if we found enough housing for nearly 200,000 people in 1/3 of the city, what's left in the other 2/3 of the city? We have a table in the back with our friends at Solidarity Center. You can come visit us. See us online. Thank you.